Calaroga Shark Media.
From the Republican National Convention, where never say never Trump, this is Ballot.
That's right. The Republicans have picked their nominee for VP. And a guy that I think was Tommy from Pod Save America gave me a dirty look over by the pretzel stand. Let's hit this. Well, folks, I know you heard from me already today, but I have a press credential, and I'm gonna use it. It looks like Donald Trump has finally picked his political prom date, and the lucky winner is none other than JD Vance, the man who went from never Trump to Trump's BFF faster than you can say political opportunism. Trump announced his decision on Truth Social because nothing says presidential like making major announcements on a social media platform that sounds like it was named by a 5-year-old. Vance, the author of Hillbilly Elegy and apparently How to Flip-Flop Your Way to the White House, has come a long way since he was liking tweets speculating about serving in a Hillary Clinton administration. Talk about a plot twist. But don't worry, Vance has proven his MAGA credentials. He stood by Trump during his hush money trial because nothing says I believe in you like showing up to a criminal proceeding. He's also skeptical that Mike Pence's life was ever in danger on January 6th. I guess he thinks those hang Mike Pence chants were just a friendly suggestion. Well, folks, it looks like we've got ourselves a real-life Cinderella story here, except instead of a glass slipper, JD Vance is trying on a MAGA hat for size. Our boy JD went from the hills of Kentucky to the halls of Yale faster than you can say cultural whiplash. He's like a walking country song. Poor childhood, military service, and now he's married to a big city lawyer. I'm waiting for the verse about his dog dying. Vance's relationship with Trump is more on again, off again than a teenage romance. He went from calling Trump America's Hitler to Trump's bestie faster than you can say political opportunism. I guess in politics, yesterday's never Trumper is today's VP pick. Now, Vance is part of the new right, which is like the political equivalent of a midlife crisis, rejecting all the old Republican ideas and buying a metaphorical red sports car. He's playing both sides of the aisle like a political DJ, mixing some bipartisan beats with Elizabeth Warren while dropping some conservative bass with anti-diversity bills. It's like he's trying to win America's Got Political Talent. On abortion, Vance has performed more pirouettes than a ballet dancer. He's gone from ban it all to, well, maybe not all faster than you can say midterm elections. I'll tell you, here in the building, people are really excited about JD Vance, a man who's reinvented himself more times than Madonna, and now he's Trump's pick for VP. It's like watching a shapeshifter play political twister. Stay tuned for more coverage of this fascinating political chameleon. Meanwhile, it looks like Hollywood's attempt to recast the presidency has flopped harder than Giggly at the box office. Just when the Dump Biden movement was gaining more momentum than a Marvel franchise, Trump goes and survives an assassination attempt. Talk about stealing the spotlight. It's like the universe decided to write its own plot twist. Now, Hollywood's A-listers are backpedaling faster than Tom Cruise running in a movie. George Clooney, Rob Reiner, Michael Douglas. They're all suddenly as quiet as a mime convention. I guess their deeply, deeply concerned tweets got lost in the mail. But the real drama is happening behind the scenes, and it's got more backstabbing than a season of Game of Thrones. The target of everyone's ire? Jeffrey Katzenberg, Biden's campaign co-chair and apparently Hollywood's new favorite villain. Katzenberg, the guy who brought us Shrek and the short-lived Quibi, because who doesn't want to watch TV shows shorter than TikTok videos, has been accused of overselling Biden's mental fitness. It's like he thought he could market the president the same way he marketed Boss Baby. One exec said Katzenberg viewed Biden like an animated character. Well, I guess that explains why the president keeps saying, "to infinity and beyond," at press conferences. Meanwhile, Barry Diller, Katzenberg's old boss, and apparently the only person in Hollywood without a pitchfork right now, is defending him. It's touching, really. Like watching the last two survivors in a political horror movie. So there you have it, folks. Hollywood's Dump Biden movement has been put on ice faster than Walt Disney. Stay tuned for the next episode of As the Hollywood Turns Political Edition. I hear the writer's strike is over, and boy do they have material now. That's it for now. I'm gonna see if Jake Tapper wants to grab a bite for dinner.